for 30 seconds.
I
So
wish we could.
Can Eric hit it on Instagram?
It's
Yeah.
it's not giving me the option to yet.
Uh, Go swipe, and then it'll just say like whenever you just press go live, like just like you're normally going live,
Okay,
like
yeah, I just
without the
okay.
camera.
Yeah. All right. Yep. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. We're
Oh.
live.
All right, sick.
Splendid. Phenomenal.
It's the crowd files.
Yeah, I get good front and center in this one, man. I see enough of me. I'm gonna be in the shadows for this one.
Is you gonna be in the shadows?
Yeah.
All right, I
We
think
are
we're live, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. So, everyone, welcome to episode. Starting to lose count because we've actually been consistent. One of the more consistent business propositions from Uncle Larry Outdoors. We're live. Eric's got the white wine. Kai with the Pink Floyd. That is the craziest fit we've had yet so far. Desmond,
Steve's
what's
the
good?
real.
We got special guests tonight. We're going to be talking a lot of cool stuff. But Desmond, take it away. Explain our new system here to keep this a little bit more engaging.
Yeah. So the new system it'll be a little bit more engaging. We're gonna have some building in the pod. We're gonna have some lore building. We're gonna start to learn a little bit more about people outside of the rod and reel, music tastes, things that made them to who they are today and the way they fish. So it's gonna come down to music, culture, items that they like to fish, items outside, the media that they consume, everything. It's going to be very fast paced, so try and keep up. All right. So we have Uncle Larry, we have Joe or John. Sorry, sorry, Johnny. And then we have Eric and Kai, and then we have me, and we have one special guest. He will be coming soon. I think you guys are gonna enjoy it. Welcome to the Crab Files.
This is big crap.
Crab piles.
Oh man, this is
So-
what they didn't want released.
Yeah.
So,
Redacted.
real quick, Des,
Oh,
before we
yeah.
get into like the rundown,
Can't be doing
yeah,
that.
just Eric and Kai, yeah, before we get into the release, this is gonna go. So, how's been the fishing in this cold weather, man? Like, tell us a little bit about how Florida's been treating you.
It's been a grind, man.
I hate it
has
so
to
much.
be.
I hate
about
it.
Yeah, man. Like, how can we talk about fishing? Honestly, it's been a grind. The fishing has been as hard as the revelations of life
Mm-hmm.
recently. You know, they go hand in hand pretty much. This cold front came through not by coincidence. The timing is not a coincidence.
You see how
It's not a coincidence they froze the entire country
Mm-hmm.
at the same time that they dropped the Epstein files. That's all I'm saying.
So, what kind of sacrifices have you had to make out on the water to, do to perform better out there? Would
Well,
you say?
Yeah, man, well, first off, it's felt like Jersey out there. So we really out there freezing.
Man, nothing.
Like,
No sacrifices thanks to the Newport motors. We're living in style.
yeah,
now.
no, I can't say we sacrificed.
I ain't sacrificing nothing.
We
out
can slide.
there,
We can
basically.
slide. Shout out Howie Stretch, man. Shout out Josh. Like those Newports are changing the game, man. Like it is a completely different ball game. Like we have vessels now. We could move and cover water, and the possibilities are endless, man. So just really want to give them a shout out. It's an awesome product. It's worth every dollar. Like I've been going 15 plus miles, like 10-hour days, and I still have more than half my battery left on that lithium.
That's
insane. Because
Yeah.
Like
I don't think people realize we've done everything we've done with people do know, but like foot and paddle. Like paddles were a huge investment for us to go to Bass Pro and get a $70 paddle was freaking wild.
I genuinely remember a time period when I broke a paddle and I realized, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to fish for a month now because I can't go buy a new paddle. So just remember that.
Well, there was the era where it was
Oh,
like
sorry.
we had $80, go buy a paddle, fish for the day, but don't take the plastic off the paddle, return the paddle, get your $80 back and get to Culver's, and that's like your meal for the next 2 days. So really come a long way from there. Not too far, but like definitely a bit of a ways, you know. And man,
Yeah.
and we've still been getting on them. Yeah, so we got some stuff to talk about. We got a guest in the waiting room. So Des, why don't we you help us keep the pace a little bit today? Help us keep ourselves organized.
Yeah. So first up, we have a new kind of selection that we're having right now. It's going to be Uncle Larry's selections. It's going to be every single week. We're going to have just kind of like picks for the week. So first up will be music. We're all going to just bring out an album that we've been listening to, and specifically a song. And I'll let Johnny take it away. What's your first song, man?
First song? Wow. All right. I'm scrolling through like what I've been playing recently. Let's see, man. I've been back on a bit of a rock kick. And I would say, ooh, some Seether and some Tool. But yeah, I would honestly Tool. And it's
Give us a
crazy
song.
because Eulogy, but up until he starts to sing, because I don't like his voice, dude. I don't like the Tool guy's voice. Sometimes I like what he has to say, though, you know,
Right.
which I
Just
think
the delivery. You're struggling.
but I
with
find
the
that
delivery.
interesting about them. Like, I like what he has to say, so I suffer through it, and I feel like suffering is part of Tool, and the fishing, the weather, the aura of the news and the landscape of the world has been one of suffering. So I listen to Tool because I'm like, I'm going to make it through. I'm going to make it through this 15-minute fucking song. So that's my answer, Tool.
All right, sick. Next,
Hell
we got Eric and Kai.
Well, you know, I've been all over the place lately, but one song has been in rotation on repeat. It's some old school. My pops put me on, man. I gotta shout out D Train, man. Keep on. Y'all youngins, check that out. Check that out. That's a real good motivational song. You don't hear motivational music no more. You know what I mean? Some shit that make you just wanna bounce and actually go do something with your life. You know what I mean? Not a Xanny, not a Percocet. Keep on. Yeah, I mean, go check that out. Go check that out.
All right, Eric.
I mean, I could sit here and tell you about, you know, a lot of the grunge that I've been listening to recently. As you guys all know, if you watch Uncle Larry, there's a lot of different hip hop goes on too on the way to the water. But John, you're gonna laugh, man. This is my shout out for the week, and I'm not saying it's the greatest song ever or anything like that, but it's funny. It was a real popular country song when we were in high school, and I heard it recently. And my God, man, I feel like half the reason I listen to music these days is nostalgia, for real. Like, just to feel something in this fucking world where it's so hard to feel things half the time. And this song came on, and, you know, it's probably the corniest song in the world, but it damn near brought me to tears. Just how much time has passed, and, you know, how much simpler things were even 15 years ago. So Eric Church, Springsteen.
Oh, wow.
That's my pick. That song came on, dude. I like, it's funny, man. You know, the music I really typically listen to as well. So it's funny that I had that reaction with that song, and it was purely from a place of just nostalgia and appreciation for how far we've come with what we're doing, you know? So, all right, enough of that. But yeah, there you go. That's my pick.
Oh, I remember when that new Eric Church album, well, it was new then, came out being at Spruce Run. No, it was
Mr. Misunderstood.
Yeah,
Another
when that came out, we were at Spruce Run. I think we caught shit, and it's still one of those days on the water you remember, and like how music just connects with that. So yeah, awesome little run through there, Des. I like this idea.
Sick. So lastly for me, I've been kind of like on a early 2000s like trap kind of thing, and I took it really far back to Owl Pharaoh. That album by Travis Scott, I was 12 when it released, and it was 2013. Thought I was swagged out with my hyper green neon dunks and gym shorts, and there's a song called "Block of La Flame." It's by Travis Scott on there. It's
Mm.
insane.
Hey,
It's one of my favorite songs.
before we move on to the next thing, Des, why don't we get our guest in so that people get to humanize him a little, get him
Yeah.
involved, and then we'll talk his story. Well, everybody, welcome Dead Crab, everyone. Woo.
Stop.
So, Mr.
What
Crab,
up, crap? Give us
What
a
up,
song
what is
of
your
the week,
new
Carl.
song? What is your favorite song of this week?
My favorite song this week? I've been listening to a lot of reggae.
You've been in
Lot of
your
reg-
Jamaica bag, man,
A
huh?
lot of reggae and dancehall.
You learned that in Jamaica?
No, I've always been into reggae since I was super into it when I was a teenager.
Nice.
Bro, I was in a fucking, don't tell anybody, but I was in a shitty reggae band in high school, garage band.
No
White
way. Did you
reggae
have
band.
dreads, bro? Did you have white boy
This isn't
dreads?
live, right? No, I didn't have
It
dreads.
It is live.
I know, I'm kidding. And I've been to Jamaica before, actually.
That's sick.
I'll drop an album. Chronix. You know the artist Chronix? You ever heard of him?
Yes.
He's the GOAT, the living GOAT. He's like the current kind of like Bob Marley face of Jamaican reggae.
He's good. Remember that song we used to listen to?
Mm-hmm.
What was the song you used to listen to? The one off the Free Nationals album?
Yep.
Yeah. Listen to his actual albums. His new album, Exile. Check it out.
That's a good pull.
They're calling him
That's a good pull.
they're calling him a prophet in Jamaica. Because he hadn't
Wow.
dropped anything or like been visible for, I don't know, I think like 7 years or something like that. And then he dropped this album like days before that big hurricane hit. And there's like multiple, like there's a song called Hurricane. There's like all these songs that like people are saying he like predicted the hurricane.
That's insane.
It's dope. Check it out.
Nice. Well, next
That's
up we
stuff.
have
Thank you for the insight, Carl.
Yeah, man.
next up we have our fishing picks. This is a piece of tackle or a lure, anything fishing related that has helped you a lot on the water as of recently. I'll let Johnny go first.
Yeah, I mean, Florida, the bite was really tricky. But before the front, smoke and bass, the day before the main night of the front came, dragon worms, classic, and then the sink gill. But this kind of reminded me of the sink gill. And when Desmond, you brought this question up, I figured I'd bring this guy on. So I've never thrown this jointed bait. I have no idea the level of quality or anything on this bait, but my girlfriend's kind of like grandfather figure at work at this farm she works at just found out about Uncle Larry's and that we fish, and I don't think he's got social media really knows, so he just knows that I like to fish.
76.
He's 76 years old, and he just came back and gave her these jointed swim baits to bring it in, to bring home to me. And they're really pretty. They're really cool looking, look like little morsels. And I don't know, I feel like certain baits just hold an energy to them. Like, sometimes you catch a giant fish on a bait and you actually retire the bait because you're like, yup, it did its job. I'm not throwing this again. Or there's just like that one beat chatterbait in your room where you're like, yup, I'm throwing this one, not the JBL tackle, whatever, $50 versions. Like, this is the one that gets bit. I remember with Kai and his pops, there was this chartreuse chatterbait, just this $4 chatterbait that I had, and I threw it every time the 2 times I fished it were both with pops, and I smoked them every day I fished that bait. And it hurt to lose that bait. I could have easily went and bought a new chartreuse chatterbait, but this just reminds me of it. It's got that kind of mojo and that vibe to it. He gave me a few more. Where like I don't know the brands. They came in literally an unnamed plastic package. He gave me like 4 of them. So that's my answer for the week. These are gonna get bit. I'm sure of it.
Nice. Next we got Eric and Kai.
I've been messing around with the A rig lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Shout
was
out
so
my boy
unhinged,
Paul
bro.
Bunyan out there in Jasper, Tennessee. Link Nick and Jack Guide. If y'all ever in the area, go link up with Paul, man. He is the man. But Paul's a big A rig guy, and that was my first time seeing the power of the A rig in person. And we had scope too, so I could really see how
Yeah.
they reacted to it. And it reminded me a lot of how fish come up for a glide bait, how they react to a glide bait. It was just calling them out differently than anything else that we were throwing. And while I'm up there in Tennessee doing this shoot with E, I'm thinking like about the applications back home. Like, where could I use this back home? And yeah, I just happen to have a lot of 4-inch NOBN K-tails that I haven't really utilized as much as I'd like to. So I said, why not? You know, just throw them on there and experiment a little bit. And the results have been very impressive. Very impressive. There's a lot more to learn, a lot more to unlock, but I'm starting to see the power of the A rig. I see the
Nice.
power.
Nice. Mr. Eric?
I think we got to go from a super elaborate rig to a little piece of metal called the Binsky, which, you know, any piece of content, 16 years ago, you can go back and find my face on the internet with a Binsky. So it was so cool all this time later to catch fish up in Tennessee on that shoot with Kai on the Binsky. And let's just say, I ain't going to say nothing, but let's just say whoever we were with that was supposed to be on the fish said they weren't going to eat the blade bait, and they ate the blade bait a lot. The Binsky specifically, Fish Sense Lures. So it's been working for half my life, over half my life, catching fish on that bait. Super cool to do it again, especially because I don't get to do it that much down here. You know, then come back down here. And just like Kai's now taking that A-rig, catching fish. Now I'm catching fish on the blade bait down here, which I never thought I'd be doing. So Fish Sense Lures, Binsky, shout out to Steve, man. Long time coming with that bait. Felt like a really cool full circle thing throwing it again.
Sure.
Nice. All right, sick. Yeah, I mean, for me, as you all know, I am always throwing a glide, or I'm always throwing a big bait. So it would be on brand for me to show this as well. The Depths 250. It's a newer one, so it's the ABS version. I'm not as cool enough to get the foam version yet, but this is in flash carp. I mean, the winds were billowing this week, and like to the point where like it looked like my pond that I was fishing was gonna whitecap. It was insane, and I just happened to just toss it at some grass and just like, and like on the first two glides, just this absolute hog of a 2-pounder, 3-pounder or something just ripped it out the grass and just ran with it. So, yeah, I love the 250 now.
That's fire, bro.
All right, Carl, we know you don't got nothing fishing related to
Dude,
talk
I don't even know what the I don't even know
Yeah,
what the
that's
fuck
okay.
you guys are
No,
talking
moving on.
about.
Non-fishing.
No, hold
related.
on. See, what I would do is I would get a cast net and get me a live mullet, and not use all that stupid plastic, that stupid Chinese plastic. Spend all your money.
Chinese plastic.
And what are you boys gonna do when the world ends and all that Chinese plastic stops coming
We're
in the
gonna
mail?
spear the bass.
Stop showing up. And y'all can't even throw a cast net.
You think I can't make a spoon out of a hubcap? You know what I mean? I'm listening.
I don't think you can make a spoon. Y'all couldn't even change your tire if it got flat on the side of the road. Talking about making spoons from hubcaps. I know you boys.
You know what I mean?
Yo, see, that's what happened.
I can't deny it.
He can't, but I mean,
That's what happened when you let catfish fishermen on the goddamn planet.
No. It's not only catfish. I catch them all, bro. I catch them all. Put some respect on my name. I've been fishing Been fishing since you guys were born. Before.
Most likely.
Yeah,
Most
before,
likely.
man. You got a couple years on us.
Bro's not below the age of 80. That is insane.
Wow, who's Grant?
Oh,
I will say
That-
I met the Bassett twins and they show me some archives. And first of all, shout out those guys because like, man, do they fish ULO style? Just like so messed up. It's awesome. But on top of that, dude, the live bait game, we're missing out a little bit. We're missing out a little bit. A lot of it because there's like
Bro,
40
desert island. If we were on a desert island, I would be feeding all of you.
No, there's Eric. I gotta admit,
No,
bro,
we would be eating you. Cannibalism.
because a 40 is no longer the limit.
Pause.
It's,
Pause. As the kids say.
Pause. That's
No
so
diddy.
crazy.
No diddy crap.
that what
I
they
know
say?
this is crap piles, but no diddy.
Oh my
Crab files.
God.
Yeah.
What is
Well-
what is this podcast tonight?
I don't know, man. We're
Next
going,
up.
we're going wherever
this is the last thing, and then we got to talk to Crab a little bit. I think.
Next up, we have a non-fishing related item that you've really been obsessed with this week, and one piece of media, whether it's a movie, book, magazine, whatever, any piece of non-media, any non-piece of brain rot, and one
Okay.
personal item.
And a personal item.
Yeah.
Like, man, I don't really. I pretty much only like have a fishing rod and like a computer at this point. So like I don't really have many. All right, personal item. I've had to use like a Pepto Bismol. I've had to like carry around like a Tums because I've had heart. So, like, bro, like I'm
Bro,
old,
and
I guess.
you're calling me old?
Right, like that's
All
all
old
sidekick
now.
item.
Everyone here is old
ever
now.
sounded out in the pod was Pepto.
Pepto-Bismol.
Pepto, you guys should get the
Kids,
sponsorship.
keep your Pepto Bismol on you at all times.
All times,
You never
dude.
know
All
when your
times.
stomach will get
Oh my
I can't
God.
have coffee in the morning
You gotta
without
line
it.
it. You gotta line the
I-
Oh
gut.
my
Bro,
God.
I put myself on a scale today, and like I was shocked, dude. I was disgusted. Like we're getting back out on the water ASAP.
Oh
And
my gosh.
it was bad, bro.
This is taking a turn.
But all right. My
All right.
media content, it's been total brain rot though, but it's been My Hero Academia, like second time through. I'm on like season
Nice.
5 in like a
Nice.
week. It's just one of those shows where it's like it's good versus evil. There's no like
There's no in
moral
between.
quandary. Like you're
Yeah.
on the good side or you're on the bad side, and like especially lately I like that. I need a little bit of that kind of content. Like
Yeah.
light or dark. Like no anti-heroes, no like Christopher Nolan Dark Knight. Like, dude, like are you good or are you bad? Like
Yeah.
I can't do the Joker stuff anymore. Like
Yeah.
it's getting a little too messy out here. So My Hero, it's a good cartoon. I'm up till 4 a.m. watching it, and then I get up and drink coffee and take my Pepto. So
Nice.
that's been my last week.
Bro.
All right. Mr. Eric, we got you up next.
My personal item for the way things have been going is the barefoot. That's my personal item for the week. My piece of media. Now we are going to go grudge. The Alice in Chains live MTV Unplugged 1996. Go watch
Nice.
it with this, and you'll be all right.
Nice. Guy?
All right. Well,
Damn,
My
that's,
personal
Woo!
item.
You brought
that's
a
my boy
banger.
right there.
this has been my personal item.
Damn.
My God.
Oh my gosh.
Share myself. Share myself to the
Woo.
cause, man.
Bro.
This is his first live appearance ever. So this is special. This
Aw.
is Jasper, guys.
Nice.
Say hi.
No
What's up,
way.
bro? What's up,
That
little
was
bro?
so cool.
All right, now. And then now we got our favorite piece of media, or whatever media we've been consuming.
Oh, Epstein files.
Yeah.
It was a given. It was a given. Easy lob.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Every part of that was beautiful.
Good drop. We've been
Yep.
trying to behave ourselves tonight so far.
Good pull. Good pull.
Nice, Mr. Crab.
What was the first one?
So whatever item that you really like recently, like whatever this week, it could be a beer, it could be a car, it could be anything that you just have really been like, yo, I really appreciate that this item real this week. And then whatever piece of media that you've been watching or consuming, reading, anything.
I mean, I don't know what an item. Guess my camera. I've been filming a bunch.
Yeah.
My Sony.
Nice.
That's about it.
Show some
man.
life, Crab. Come on.
Yeah.
Well,
We want to hear about the camera, man.
What item? I don't know about items and shit, dude.
Come on.
Let's
Tell
talk
us
about the
how the
files.
camera's been working for you.
Well, no, don't tell us all that,
Camera's
like,
good. Camera's good. I put it through hell, so that's the only thing that pops
All
in
right.
my mind.
Yo, Crab. So
Hold on. Media. Tim Dillon show. That's where I get all my info. Shout out.
Is he
Tim
gay?
Dillon show. Yeah, he's gay.
confirmed. Okay, I wasn't sure. Like I couldn't tell if it was a skit or not.
Nah, he's a fat, gay New York dude.
Okay.
It's the best. It's the best podcast in the world.
He's got good taste. He's pretty
also,
good. He's got good taste.
I've not been able to look at any of the files.
That's been probably a combination of words that's never been said on this pod before. Fat, gay New Yorker. I don't think that's ever been said on this pod before.
Yeah.
We used to know. Hey, man. I used to see every day walking outside.
Yeah, so Crab, we got to know Carl through fishing. And we haven't done much fishing with Carl in a little bit because you've been all over the world. So there's a new Dead Crab out there. It's kind of more like Dead Crab Films has been the persona. So Carl, take it away. Introduce your new, what's it called to the crowd? Your new passion, your new identity, I suppose. What have you been up to?
I mean, I don't know if I have a new identity, but just been doing a lot of disaster response stuff. I was just in Jamaica for 7 weeks, and then I just got back like 24 hours ago from Portland from this search and rescue training course academy thing. So yeah, I'm just doing wild shit. I met you guys in the fishing world. I got into the fishing world. I had some success. Realized that like making fishing content, that's the worst word ever. Don't anyone ever use it. Just like made me not like fishing. So that was like probably the biggest reason to get out of that. But I still do shit in the fishing world behind the scenes.
I've heard that sentiment a lot.
Maybe chunking dead flesh on the bank made him not like fishing. Possibly. What made you not like fishing, Crap?
Bro, I didn't say I didn't like fishing. I love fishing. It's my favorite thing in the world. I said like trying to make fishing videos and shit like that.
Okay.
Enjoy the fishing in the moment. It killed it. And like fishing for me was like a fucking, it still is. I mean, that's like my most, holy activity. It's still my favorite thing ever. It's how I connect with God. It's all the same shit with you guys. It's just, I don't know. When I brought the camera into it, it fucked it up for me.
I was busting your balls, but I think you touch on something that we all are
we
conscious
talk
of and deal with in various ways, and I think it's I brought it up on one of our recent YouTube videos, and I posed the question to anyone that is going out there and fishing and simultaneously filming it. And I think it's an important one, which is, why are you doing it?
Why are you even out there on that standing on that kayak making those casts? Why are you doing it? You know, and I think there's a lot of people that may think that they're doing it for the reasons why you got into fishing or why we got into fishing, but in reality, they're doing it for an extra 400 or 500 likes. You know, so I think being conscious of that and talking about it is important in this community moving forward.
I mean,
100%.
you're inevitably going to be out there focusing more on like the filming.
Well,
I
that's
mean,
subject. I genuinely can tell you that after, and it's just the
well,
thing.
maybe not
after
you,
doing
maybe
it-
not you. I'm speaking for myself. Or like a lot of
Yeah.
like you guys got 3 people out there. Sometimes you got one guy working the camera, and you know you're in love with the creative stuff and shooting and everything. And I love doing that stuff too. But maybe most people are like, I don't know, they're trying to make it happen with a GoPro or whatever. I just remember it was like, you know, you're like, I got to get the shot.
Yeah.
Now I got to catch something, or I don't have a video. It's like all this extra bullshit that was never there before, that you don't really realize it. And then you're like, oh, why am I stressed out on the water when I'm supposed to be doing the opposite thing?
Yeah.
Also, the fishing industry sucks. You know, don't let me get into that too much because you'll
No,
just
get into it. Get into it.
No, that's why
Yeah,
you're
probably
here.
yeah,
cut
we
me
want
off.
you to get
Why
into
say
you're
it.
whatever
here.
you want.
We want you to get into it.
That's why you're here.
The fishing industry is garbage. Completely garbage. It's just shit. It's dying.
The end.
Tell us some slide ball,
What
some
else?
slide ball
It's-
stories.
It's completely garbage. It's completely dying. Everything's backwards. Professional
no hope.
bass
There's
fishing
no
is total bullshit. It's dying. You know,
Doom
I've
and
said
gloom.
this to you guys a million times, but like fishermen are supposed to be like the greatest storytellers on earth, and like there ain't no one telling a fucking story.
No.
Everyone's showing literally the least interesting part about fishing, which is catching the fish. That's the
And
least fucking interesting part about fishing.
Talk
How many
about it,
times can
Carl.
you watch someone catch a damn fish? You know what I mean? And I get it. If you're like in an office or whatever, you get some escapism and watch someone on a fishing trip. Like I enjoy that stuff. But it's like, where's your personality? Where's everything that led up to the like fish? Where are the stories? Where are the like ups and downs? Where's all this other stuff? And I think the fact that it's such a like material and product driven industry, like as bad as I don't know, probably like you could only compare it to like probably like cosmetics or some shit for like women. You know, it's all
It's
just
exactly
product.
that. It's
all just
exactly that.
gear
That's
and
a good.
product.
That's
Yeah.
a good analogy.
And I
It's
can't
all
even like
accessories.
look at that. I can't even look at any of this shit anymore. And the second I start to see someone like start to like show some type of personality or some type of story, it's like it turns into a promotion.
I
And
think it's
I
a
don't know.
cycle too.
And also I don't know why, because people are sucking up to these companies that aren't going to give you shit. You know, they might cut you a little check here and there. Trust me, I know. I've been in boardrooms. I've been in meetings. I know all these motherfuckers. I've been to the very top of this industry, and they're not paying. They're not going to pay you good. And the amount of money you would probably make if you invested the time into your own brand that people are investing into, you know, these whatever, you know, outdoors brands, rod makers, lure makers, whatever. There's some exceptions, and there's some brands that are doing some creative stuff, but it seems like the entire just I don't know mantra of the whole thing is just aligned with consumerism and like products basically. And I think that's a byproduct of how the fishing industry is. And that's a fucking sinking ship. So you're lining yourself to a sinking ship, and you're helping them make some money on their way down, and putting a lot of time that you're not going to get back. And I know, you know, again, I'm talking harshly. People are making some money.
Well, no, you're
You
honest
gotta
too.
hustle. You
No,
gotta
as
make
you
your
Completely
shit.
correct.
Talk
It's
harshly.
completely correct.
But sometimes it's like, think of the amount of hours you put into getting that brand deal or something.
Yeah.
And think
Well,
if you put those hours into, I don't know, your own thing, start a podcast, start your own brand, start a Patreon, start a whatever, live stream, something. Some way of pulling money out of the internet that cuts out the middleman,
Mhm.
Yeah.
monetize your fan base.
Mm.
I don't know. I think there's some weird thing where people in this world are feeling like, I don't know, they have to prove themselves by aligning with one of these big companies or something like that. And they're taking like the hardest route. It's like the hardest route to success, really.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, and
feel
I
like,
think I think if you want to continue to speak harshly on the subject, at the end of the day, we're talking about a space where how many individuals can create their own brand, where they can be independent of any company and coexist in their own little ecosystem environment. Some people can do it, but at the end of the day, let's just be real. The space is not for everyone, and I think there's an illusion going on these days that if I just go out there and catch a big fish on my GoPro, all of a sudden I'm beholden to these checks from these companies, and I can do this and that, when in all reality it's like we've created, and this is a fault of the fishing industry and where we're at as a society. You can't all just go put a GoPro on your head and then like live, and then go just make a bunch of money off brands. It's like,
Yeah,
there's a
but
couple.
like we're to blame too, because like these kids are getting into it and like they don't know that like no one's paying you shit. They don't know that all these brands are gonna
Yeah.
maybe at best offer you product or maybe like a promo code. And if they do give you a check, it's gonna be like a $500 check, and it's gonna be the hardest you ever work for $500 in your life. And it's gonna equate to about, I don't know, 25 cents an hour.
Well,
And
that's a
And so
really,
what I'm saying is
the
like
way you're talking is like, that's not really that true what you just said. Like at the end of the day, bro, like $500. I know a lot of things. A minimum wage job for 2 weeks. You got to work to make $500. Where it's,
no, but
there is opportunity to go fishing and cut a $500 check for a kid. That's pretty good. So I mean,
yeah, but I'm
like,
saying what leads up to you getting that check.
Yeah.
They might give you
The
that
time you
check
put into it.
for a video or two or whatever, but the amount of time you spent like back and forth with them, or the amount of free stuff you already did for them, and the amount of gear trade type stuff you already did. I'm saying at the end of the day, the amount of hours you're going to put into that to get to that first check,
yeah.
is absurd. I mean,
I
it
mean,
is.
part,
Hey, there's some outliers or
Well,
whatever.
I
But
would say
Well,
like
part
just
of
to
me-
visualize what Crab's saying, like, because I'm with you, dude. And like you have to really love it, and this is like to show how much you have to really love it. Like the top 0.1% of, like, if you're in the top 1% of guys in fishing, you probably get free product and a couple $100 a month. That's top 1%.
yes.
If you're a top 1% accountant, if you're a top 1% anything, you're making 7 figures.
No,
Top 1%.
Yeah, fuck that. You're making more. I mean, you're making more money minimum wage, much more money.
So
Yeah.
like,
So,
you got
but
to
also look, it's like anything. It's like people talk about, oh, you start a business, it's a passion project. You're gonna end up working 80 hours a week and making way less money, and like that's it's the same thing with this. But the point I'm trying to harp is like, don't think that your success comes with some type of brand alignment. You take all that time that you're going to invest into, I don't know, getting some sponsorship or something, invest it into your own brand,
That's wise words for sure. Yeah.
And it doesn't mean, it could be whatever, get creative, listen to your audience, even if you only have a few hundred followers, or a few 100,000 followers, like listen to what they want. I'll tell you what they don't want. They don't want to keep seeing these stupid fucking commercials you're doing, because the engagement shows. It's like the stuff that goes viral, like if you're doing like a product plug or a promo code, it's just like everyone tunes out. Like no one likes that stuff.
For sure.
We're here
Never
to
been a never
here
been a
to,
worse
like-
time for that stuff. You know, it's like
So-
in the past, in the 2000s, like very standard forms of promotion were the standard. But now when you're in such a saturated environment where you can, in the course of 10 seconds, see 4 of the craziest things you've ever seen in your life, you know, it's like that clip of someone just saying, hey, go buy this motor, 10% off code, selfie video. That ain't going to get 20 views, you know, in 2020.
No,
I think
and
there's-
and I think you have to start thinking about. Again, I'm not telling everybody like fucking forget all your sponsors and walk away. Like, obviously, don't do that. And I'm not saying don't pursue any of that stuff, but you got to think about it. If that's all you're doing, like, you're gonna hurt your own brand because people don't want to watch that stuff. They want to watch you. They want to get to know you. This goes back to the storytelling thing. Like, put your personality out there. You don't just doesn't just need to be you reeling in fish. Like, we've already seen 10 billion videos of that. It ain't nothing new, you know. Put your personality into it, get creative with it, invest in yourself, and you know, come up with your own product and sell it to your fans. You know, they'll be way more hyped on that than you pushing, you know, something from Bass Pro or Lose or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's wise words,
Yeah.
man.
Yo, and Carl, I would, you know, just watching what you've been doing too, I feel like, and, you know, correct me if I'm oversimplifying, but watching what you've done with the independent journalism has been really interesting to me because it's made me realize, like, the way we've been consuming news and media with, like, all these crazy places you've been going. We have amazing, controversial, beautiful stories happening all over the world. But for some reason, these media outlets like seem to feel like they need to create a story out of them instead of just like literally record it and watch the story unfold for yourself. And like what I've really liked about watching your content is just like unbiased, almost seems too simple to describe what you're doing, but just like the neutrality of just here's what I'm seeing. It's right in front of me. This isn't my words. This is the camera's words. Or if it's somebody else's words, this is who they are. Let them speak for themselves. Like, what's been your experience with storytelling in that aspect? And like, what have you learned from what you've been doing aside from now that you moved past the fishing world?
I mean, I think the storytelling stuff is just like, let the subject shine, let them tell their story. The tricky part is like getting that story out of them, you know, especially if you're in like a hostile environment. Like I was just in Minneapolis in some like protests or riots or whatever you want to call them. And I've been in a lot of disaster zones, and you know, it's not like a comfortable environment to film in, but there's awesome stories everywhere. But I think you just got to show. My key is just like showing curiosity and genuine interest into other people, and then they usually like are super down to tell their story. I mean, I'm not even in any of my videos. Most people don't even know what I look like. I'm not like, hey guys, you know, blah blah blah. It's all about, you know, it's all about the subjects. So
I feel like people
think-
want to
No,
be.
go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like these big like kind of like entertainment outlets, they want everything to be spoon fed to people. So whenever it comes to like real journalism, unbiased content creation, whenever there's some type of like style to one specific person, um, because of the fact that we've been so trained as consumers to just everything just handed to you, hey, this is what this means, buy this in this exact way, or fish this exact product in this exact way, this is what this means. There's no more like there's no more deeper meanings to anything. So when there is somebody at, you know, such as yourself, where you're trying to make something that evokes some type of feeling, or there's supposed to be something to be unpacked here, it just goes over the average person's head because they're trained to just, it's supposed to be in front of your face. You know what I mean? Whenever, like you said, you went out to a area that's pretty uncomfortable right now for a lot of people, and people are shying away from it. They're turning to look the other way when you're supposed to feel uncomfortable. That's the point of it. You want to feel uncomfortable. You want to be able to feel something. And I think people are just losing that. People are losing the ability to feel whenever they view something or consume content.
Yeah, I mean, we're at a crossroads too because we got AI coming in and
Yeah.
all of that. So, there's going to be some type of big counter movement to AI. I'm not saying it's going to like be some big movement and take it down. I don't know if you can ever stop it, but there's going to be some big counter movement that's going to be, very human and very analog,
Yeah.
and whether it's music or movies or photography or storytelling or whatever, like people are gonna find a way to really lean into, I don't know, the more human stuff. Maybe that's people like going back to like old mediums. I know, like,
Yeah.
young kids are like buying CDs and shit, and I know that kind of always happens, but I think there's gonna be something like with the AI. And then like what Johnny was talking about, legacy media and stuff like that, everything has a narrative, like that's dying as well, just kind of like the fishing
Yeah.
industry, and people just want to see some real shit. But the scary part is, I mean, we're all, for lack of a better term, some type of digital creators, and now someone can just do a prompt and fucking create a video. I mean, they could create a video that goes just as viral as like the OG bass video with you guys. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Someone could just like type that in and it could go just as viral as that thing, like zero effort. So you got to start looking. It's like, okay, am I replaceable with a prompt? Is what I'm doing replaceable with a prompt? And if so, like, fucking, I don't know, lean into your humanity, do something,
Can I
because this shit's gonna get scary.
yeah, this is just my personal opinion, and I'll always feel this way, pertaining to creation. I think it hits hard specifically because obviously I'm the one that's sitting there and putting little bits of me into all these videos in different forms.
Hold on,
Something like that.
check this out real quick.
Oh.
Ethan!
You might be asking me on a date though, low key. I don't know.
So all I'll say
Ethan,
is
what's good, bro?
I think everything that you're saying about that is valid. I hope that revolution does occur. I think it's needed. I think forever and always, there will be an element to creation, specifically Kai screaming in that video, that reverberates through the screen to other humans.
Yes, that's the human element.
AI will never be able. It'll never be
No,
able to
no.
touch that.
And I didn't say it would
No, I
make
know.
something
I'm
as
just
good
saying.
as
I'm
that.
just saying to continue to give people hope. It's like we as humans possess an element of creation that they will not be able to touch, and it can be very powerful if used correctly. So I think you talking about whatever might be coming in the future related to counter movements to it. I think there is going to be a lot of interesting stuff to come regarding all of that.
Yeah, I
And it's
mean,
not
we've
going to
we've had this conversation before too, or we've talked about it, and just it's interesting. I
I
think
was saying somewhere.
if you're an artist, like, now's the time to start thinking about this, like we are in a battle, like we are at war.
for sure.
Like think about it like some Terminator 2 shit. It's like,
Yeah,
it's us versus the machines.
Yeah, and I think one good thing that'll come out of it for people, for humans, is again what you were alluding to. It's like dive that much deeper into being yourself on camera, like show your human characteristics,
Yes.
expose your personality to the fullest extent, be
Yeah,
you,
exactly.
because the AI can't,
And
so.
and connect with people, like show your flaws and your weaknesses, and fucking be cringe or whatever the kids are saying. Like stop this facade, stop all this bullshit. I mean, I've talked with you a million times about this, Eric, how like you guys have so much shit behind the scenes, and you got your struggles and your this and that and whatever the fuck. Like, show that everyone's fucked, man. No one's making any money. Like, no one can afford shit. They don't want to see this like facade of like everything's great and we're catching fish on $200 swim baits. Well, no one can even afford rent. Just like show the struggle, show all that shit.
Show losing
that
baits.
That goes for everybody. Like, I don't know.
No, I think there's a lot of truth wrapped in there. I think a lot of people need to hear that too, especially in this age we're living in. Right?
And and I'm not even talking about the upcomers. Like everyone out there, all the famous people that I know that I've fished with and hung out with. The most interesting thing that I've ever experienced with those individuals was when the camera wasn't rolling. So figure out how to get your your highs and lows and your personality and your shit talking and like all of that. Get it all in there.
Yeah, I feel like that word creation too. Like we've been talking about it in terms of like filming and editing and posting, but like creation starts like one thing you'll never be able to take away is like creation starts like just like meeting up and dapping someone up at the water. Like, like we're creating a friendship, we're creating a moment in life, and like you can literally never replace that. And like I don't want to say I accept the inevitability of this, but like there's truth to like you could just start posting AI content in the next couple of years, go viral, and like we will never be able to control like the algorithm. Like might just decide to kill all of our stuff one day because it's not fitting a mold. But like like I think I just want to make that point of like creation and like art or whatever you want to call it, like it starts in person, and you don't need a medium, you don't need an algorithm, you don't need to post anything to create anything. And like the most impactful moments we'll ever have are going to be off camera and just getting out there, and that's the beauty of fishing. And honestly, I understand completely why filming it to you, Crab, like could make you feel away from that, because it is almost like layer one creation is experiencing it on the water, and it's almost like you put up a veil. Literally, a lens is literally like a veil between reality of experiencing it, and it's almost like level 2 of capturing it. And sometimes like the most important thing you could do for yourself or for the person you're with in that moment is just to like experience it purely together, and that's creation in itself. So little rant on that, but
I just
that's the perfect description. And like, dude, the last few years of fishing where I haven't been filming shit, that's exactly how I felt. I felt like I've just like connected way more, enjoyed myself way more, enjoyed the people like around me more, and I don't know.
And I do want to shout out too, though, like Eric's role in this, in being behind the camera in a lot of these moments too, though, because I do think like that moment with Kai and I in the screaming moment, and Eric's filming it and capturing that, like there's an element of sacrifice to be behind the lens, and like I don't want to say disconnected from that moment, but I understand that feeling, and I understand what we're talking about. And like to be that person who's out there grinding and capturing is a sacrifice in itself, to like share that with the world, that I don't think people realize like can be really difficult and really tricky. So just wanted to shout that out as a, not alternate perspective. It's all one thing, but I know what you're both referring to.
Shout out Eric.
And again, I think
Eric.
there's alternate perspectives to filming in general, because there's instances like that, and there's instances where I know I differ from a lot of people where, genuinely for me, being out there with a camera and also fishing, maybe it's because I've done it for so long, maybe it's because I genuinely do love the aspect of telling these stories as much as I do, but it doesn't end up being a hindrance for me. It's not something that I really think about other than the joy of like being able to capture, to bottle up that emotion that I'm feeling out there in nature and to bring it to the people. But real quick, I just wanted to say too, this whole conversation has made me think of a funny story with you, Johnny, and I think it is a testament to certain fishing moments being something that you share with maybe not even another person, maybe just yourself in your own eyes. We fish this reservoir in Jersey all the time, and I remember this one particular day. I think I'd lost my GoPro or something had happened where I had to leave Johnny and go very far away, like the other end of the reservoir. And Johnny, leave him by himself. He doesn't have a phone, anything. I don't think you had anything. You had nothing with you, nothing.
Mm-mm.
And Johnny proceeds then by himself with no camera, no one looking, to catch what I think was like one of your biggest
It was my
smallmouth,
PB smallmouth.
the biggest
Yeah.
ever. And I didn't get to see it, anything. But I think back, and I remember when I reconnected with him, how he was feeling at that time. I remember that moment vividly, and I think that moment was really special for him because of the fact that he got to live so much in it. Without it's just him and that smallmouth. And yeah, I do worry about kids that get into this culture with the way things are now, never getting that. So I think if you take one thing away through this whole conversation tonight from the four of us, it would be that it's like that is what fishing is at its core, and it's vital to experience it in that way.
Yeah, I think I'll be honest. I think there's going to be a rise of uh, certain like wealth dignifiers. This is kind of like off topic, but kind of on topic with AI because it's so accessible and everybody can pull up a GPT and create some random prompted response. I think authentic art and like real art that's made by hand or made from people like with intangibles, I think that's going to start becoming more of like a sought after product when it comes to not digital art, but like real like 3D physical mediums when it comes to painting, sculptures, content that only you can see, content that you pay to see, or just like camera work as itself. I think that's going to start to become a wealth dignifier where only a certain echelon of people are going to be able to actually access this stuff and be able to consume it because AI is just going to be that accessible to where it's going to flood our Facebook. Right now, I'm seeing it even on Facebook, where you could scroll probably like a good three scrolls, and out of 20 images, 18 of them are going to be AI generated, or they're going to be an AI prompted quote. It's not going to be a real quote. And then now it's really rare to see actual physical content that's not either pirated or just straight up fake on Facebook. And I think it's going to flood to even YouTube. It's going to even flood to our movies at this point. And authentic AI is going to, or authentic content is going to be that much rare and sought after. And I think I agree with that counterculture movement of AI for sure.
Sure, man. We've had that conversation. That's a good point, Desmond.
Yeah.
It just puts a big emphasis on, the things that are happening in real life with
Yeah.
real people. You know what I mean? There's going to be a lot more value on that real experiences because we're all like, whether you know it or not or feel it or not, we are all being physically and mentally exhausted
Yes.
by AI. Like exhausted. Like I don't know if people truly comprehend like the mental exhaustion that goes into watching a video and then having to deduce in your brain whether it is real or not.
Yeah.
Like that's not something I don't think our
It's
brains
actually
were
dystopian.
designed to do.
Yeah.
You know, like this is rewiring our psyche, like not only as individuals but as a society. And yeah, it just puts that much more pressure on people to, like Crab was saying, be that counter, push against it,
Yeah.
go out and experience life, and just that simple action in itself is fighting the good fight. Like not just being stuck in your house scrolling the AI. Like go out and
Yeah.
experience something, and you know, that's
Now,
that's a start.
I'll add this. Anyone for the 6 people watching this, AI is the devil. Like, look into the cause and effect of AI. Okay, we don't need to go on a rabbit hole, or maybe we do later or something like that. But I'm just gonna throw that out there. You should educate yourself and then take a strong stance and reject AI because it's going to ruin everything. And it's not a coincidence that AI is coming for art first.
Yeah.
You know, they try to swing it as like, oh well, yeah, it's just some prompts and it can make some pictures, and no, it's coming for art first because human civilization, human life has never existed without art. And if you take that out, you take away our humanity. Art is the way that people express themselves. It's the way they connect with others, connect with
The
God,
universal
connect with
language.
nature. Exactly, the universal language. So it's not just as harmless as, oh, these are some computer generated images. It's like, no, it's really, really fucking bad. And it's
It's
really
basically rewriting
important.
history.
And it's really important, and there's a reason why it's going after artists first. And then I'll say, anyone out there who is jumping on the trend of just posting AI stuff and like, getting good at prompts and like social media is favoring it now. The algorithm is pushing AI stuff actively more than human made stuff. So you're getting the gratification. A lot of people are having success with it. People are making a lot of money, that are monetized, that can now put out 50 videos or pictures or posts a day, when it used to just take hours to just put one piece of content. I hate that word, but put one piece out there. A message to those people who are jumping on that trend or whatever: you are going to be the first to be replaced, because all you're doing is writing a prompt. You are going to be the first person replaced by AI in the art world, the very first. So you're fucking yourself. You're cashing in. The blood's on your hands because you're flooding this just like terribly toxic, anti-creative thing that is super dangerous.
And it's straight up
And
bad for the environment too. Like they've done studies on
oh,
that at this point.
AI is literally going to kill all of us. And I mean, fuck, you're talking about it's bad for the environment. Think about it this way:
they had a bunch of
people
movies about it.
people think AI is like this thing that, I don't know, exists somewhere up in the ethos or something,
No,
and it's not. It's very
they're like
physical.
literal
It's very
buildings.
tactile. It exists in these giant data centers that are being built everywhere. These things consume more energy than a fucking nuclear power plant. They're the worst thing ever for the environment. They use more water than any other technology ever to
Yes,
cool.
exactly.
So, I mean, I call data centers. I'm doing a whole project on this. I call them unnatural disasters, because you can just
Yes.
build a data center and everything around it will eventually just decay and be in the state it would if, like, say, a tornado or a hurricane came through. Like, it pushes up the cost of electricity to where no one can afford to live there. It dries up the water supply and poisons the water supply, and everything around it just decays. So all these corporations are building them here and there and here and there, and it's just like this shock wave of decay that's going everywhere, and we're paying for it.
Yes.
with our power bill. We're paying for these things to be built. But not only are we paying for our own fucking demise, we're teaching these AIs ourselves for free.
Literally how to kill us.
Talking to ChatGPT, doing all these
It's
prompts.
iRobot. It's literally
We
iRobot.
are teaching these things, and that's another thing.
iRobot.
I said people think
And
AI
I'm
is
Will
this thing
Smith.
that lives up in the ethos. People always also think like there's some mastermind in some lab somewhere teaching these machines. No, we're fucking teaching them to take everything over for free. We're doing it for free. Yeah, all right. This is the last thing of this rant. You know what's fucking super scary? All these trends that are happening on social media, the only non-AI content that is now being pushed by the algorithm are trends. And you know what those trends are doing?
They get
They're
your hand
fucking-
movements.
Those
Killing your
trends
attention
are
span.
those trends are teaching the AI. Okay? So that 2016 thing that just happened, when everyone was like throwback to 2016, they posted shit from 2016. You just told, AI, you just told Palantir what you look like in
I love
2016.
Palantir.
You just fed the whole facial
Palantir me,
facial
dude,
recognition
double
thing.
cup.
All that stuff. The
way more
trend where
impressed.
everyone's going around saying how old they are, and they're like, I was
Yeah.
born in 19
Perhaps
whatever.
in his black pill stage.
Like that's giving you're just giving
Black
your
girls and all that
age
die, right?
to a facial recognition campaign, data mining.
I got a question for you, like on not
Reel
like
it back in,
positive or
Josh.
negative.
Holy
this is just
shit, dead crab.
this is just like
This is why Eric can't have you on. I'll be stressing about too much, man.
I'm
No,
just I'm just
you
like
know,
I'm just
well, you
like,
and Eric
I
in a
hate
room, it's
you with
like
all that
two
at
sides of the same
once.
coin.
It's just like, but it's like, bro, we're all gonna die. Word, like, you
No,
know,
yo,
like,
so Eric,
I don't want to die by a robot though.
No,
Here's
but
a-
that's I see it different. See, we always see it different, Eric. You're like, okay,
Carl,
we're
I'm
we're
fucking
gonna
around,
die.
bro. I see it just like you. I'm deep. I'm deep.
So all right, here's my question. You're talking about AI, like I'm thinking the way you described it at one point reminded me of the gold rush. Like everyone's rushing for gold, and then you're all gonna end up in California in 1830 and catch typhus and not get any gold and die. Like
Yes,
that's
it. That's
okay.
that's
And I'm with you. But there were some people in the gold rush, the people who are rich still today with land today, were the people who got there first and built a toll bridge to get across
for
the
sure,
river.
man, for sure.
What is
Dude.
the modern day toll bridge job where we just collect, go, and like, hey, you're on your way this way. Like, let me help you. Let me
Fishing
help
licenses.
you cross the river to get to this non-existent promised land that we all know you're trying to get to. But
Wait,
we're
are
one
you
step
talking about
ahead.
specifically with AI? Like what's
what's the
with
modern
AI?
day toll bridge? What's the modern day like version of that with this AI problem where we can like say, let's help our lives and our families by getting ahead and doing this?
I mean, I think it's so rapid. I don't think there's something, like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more you gotta lean into the more human shit. I don't
Comment
know.
made me laugh.
I'll be honest. I definitely think it's the cryptocurrency market because of the fact that we have AI prompting news stories now. It's also pushing financial news. It's pushing the stock market news, and then it's pushing cryptocurrency. With the cryptocurrency, it's also charging you a tax whenever you sell these cryptocurrencies. These same cryptocurrency mining centers are also the same AI centers or the AI data centers. So you mean to tell me that the same data centers that are also mining the crypto aren't pushing out some type of news to influence more buying into these cryptocurrency companies like Ethereum, like RF or what is it called? Sorry,
Why is there an
blanked on it.
ICE protester in the background?
What? Ironically,
Eric's
too,
gotta
have you
answer
guys
that.
noticed?
I think
Ironically,
that
guys,
was
too,
Kai's.
like,
Oh yeah, that was Eric's.
Have you noticed how more fishing companies are using AI now, even though we have like proven studies about it damaging the water
Because they
environment?
don't know
Bro,
how to
They don't want to pay
produce
guys.
real
you think they're gonna
content.
pay
They rather
influencers? They
use
weren't.
ChatGPT.
It's
Bro, they
Because they
crazy.
weren't paying
don't
anyone in
We
the
know
I
first
how.
place. You think they're
but
gonna
like
pay you? It's
it's just so
over.
crazy
Fuck
to
all
think
those
about.
companies.
It's so ironic to think about like, hey, we're a company that runs on life being in the water and you catching that life. Let's build a bunch of data centers in
No, they
mine
don't. They
and
don't
destroy
do
the
that
waters.
either. They don't do that either. It's all fake hook sets and hooking fish, and then
They can't hang around long enough to watch you catch the fish.
I'm exposed.
No.
I'm exposed.
They gotta stage it.
here
Dude,
now.
look, this
Here
is
now.
this is
Fake
cool.
hook
See,
sets everywhere. Fake dead, half dead bass.
okay.
No
Hold
fake
on,
Oh
hold
yeah, I
on.
want to hear what Crab's got to
This
say. I want to hear
this
what Crab's
thing
got to
that's
say.
this thing that Eric and Kai are doing, like I love this shit right now. I'm interested. Like Eric's looking crazy. He's got the mask on. They're way up in the camera. They're talking about crazy stuff. It's like, why isn't that a
That's
video?
that's the essence of the pod.
I
That's the
don't
essence
care
of the
about
30 years
pod.
live
old,
bait eats.
Carl. Yeah, we're grown ups now, Carl.
Oh, fuck
We're
all
not
that,
TikTok
dude.
fucking kids.
No. Make it turn that into a video. Dude, that
But yeah,
that
bro.
attitude that Kai had right there, he chewing with that side mouth, looking like a fucking pissed off old man, telling people to get off his porch. Like, put that out there. That's
Mhm.
human right there.
It's
Yeah.
I
out there
agree.
every
I
day.
think a little more of that.
Every
I'm
day.
with
If you want
that.
my stories,
We want to see
Hey,
raw and
hey.
gritty.
Okay, well, it's
There's
time to
there's too
graduate those
much.
stories into fucking reels or something.
I feel like there's too much like polished content now. We need to go back to gritty, just get up and go, firing from the hip content. Like,
Dude,
hey, I'm
that
picking
All
up
right,
this.
polished
well, let's fire
content.
from the hip so
Polished
hard. Then,
content
like,
sucks.
how did
Polished
how did it
content
really
sucks.
make you feel this week? How did it really make you feel this week?
Wait, how
Carl.
did what?
You know, the crab files. How we really feeling? It's
Firing from
we're
the
at
hip.
the tail end.
How do we feel about the crap files?
The crab files.
I think this. I'm gonna say this one thing, and then I'm gonna go. I don't want to talk anymore about this. I think a lot of people.
He locked it now. He locked
No,
it now.
I don't.
Come on, E. Come on, bro.
I don't want to fucking talk about this anymore.
Is it
Come
uncomfortable?
on, dude.
It's supposed to be uncomfortable.
Dude, I would
No,
watch
listen,
an hour.
listen.
I would
No,
watch
so
an
listen.
hour of
So
this
these
versus
emails
Eric.
came out, right? Everyone shut up. Everyone shut up. These emails came out, right? A lot of people were very quick because they just magically confirmed a lot of people's confirmation biases that come from various places, very different places. Whether you're talking about, the guy with the hair, or you're talking about the people with the funny hats, a lot of things came out that confirmed a lot of biases, and everyone's like, "Yup, my narrative, yup."
Yes. Yes.
So if we're gonna say all that and we're gonna acknowledge all that, I just want everyone to sit down and also acknowledge the fact that if we are acknowledging that all of that stuff can happen, which I believe that it is happening, at the same time, they can also fake every single one of those emails and play your ass for a fool.
I feel like it's definitely an agenda being placed. Like they already know that these people have confirmation biases, and they're like, "All right, we know that these people are extremists.
Both things
Let's
are
push
true.
that."
They're
Yeah.
eating children, and you are a manipulated retard. Both of those things are true. Have a good night,
Ooh.
everyone.
Okay, so I want to piggyback on that. I want to piggyback on that. So I want to piggyback on that. We have people that legitimately are generalizing the entire group. We'll call it the funny hat people to piggyback on that.
No, we can't go down that road.
Okay.
There.
No. Okay, you're right. No. But they're taking these people, and it's only one state. It's only one city state, but they're taking everybody that even lives in the U.S. There are people in the U.S. that are good people, but because they have a certain culture, they're like, "Oh yeah, you're a horrible human being too," and they want that agenda being pushed because they're trying to weaponize the hate. So then that way they could say, "Oh, we're being hated on." All right, the people in the U.S. have nothing to do with us. Let's also make it fall back on them too. The people in the U.S. are the scapegoats.
Well, I have a question on this for Carl. That
Hold on. Will
Yeah.
you hold that? Because I just have to say one thing
yeah.
before we go into all of this.
Okay.
What Eric just did right there is a perfect example of what I'm telling everybody. It's like, show your fucking true shit. show your human side, tell the story, show emotion, because I bet a bunch of people that are watching this now, maybe more people watching it later, they're like, oh, I've never seen that version of Eric before.
Yes.
Well, I've seen that version of Eric before a bunch of times, but that's because I hang out with him when the camera's not rolling. That shit was fucking.
I want to see more
That
of
was
it.
the most entertaining part of this whole fucking probably boring ass podcast. And when he was going off, I was like, I could watch an hour of that. So find that shit.
You know
Find
what's
that
weird
shit
about
and put
this
it out
stuff,
there
too?
and quit caring about what some other people or some fucking corporate entity is gonna think if you really are yourself. Like, put that out there.
And that's
You know
the
what's
intent
weird
of the
too? It's
pod
hard
too.
to find topics that aren't one extreme or the other. Like it's either
Yeah.
so boring or it's so politicized that it's like, where do you start? Like we had to warm up to that moment. I felt because like
If money can be made, it can be politicized.
Kai, you
If
were
money
leaning
can be
in.
made from it.
Yeah, I hear what Crab's saying. He's always said this. Can you stop? I'm trying to. What the heck?
Kai's like, I'm tired of hearing this bullshit from you.
No,
I've been saying this for years.
No, Crab is right to an extent in terms of us showing a little bit more of who we are personally. But at the same time, it's like it's a balance, man. It's a balance. We're not trying to be fucking MTV. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll piggyback on that real quick, Kai. I feel like you and I in particular, out of like this ULO thing, we went through a phase where we did do that.
what?
We did do
No. This was my point, Johnny. I lost my train of thought. That was my train of thought. Y'all can't really. What does that say? You can't handle the truth.
They didn't like when you were telling the truth.
Handle the real us, and that's why we suppress it. Because if we do, we'd be limiting ourselves a lot in terms of the possibilities that would arise. Yes, we might have some possibilities that were really meant for us. You know what I mean? If we just stand true and just let it all fly free. But it's got to be a balance, because we've seen when we've tried to be filtered and reserved, and people were still looking at us sideways. So it's like, God.
No, but I think that's bullshit.
Why would I ever speak more?
I'm unfiltered. I'll be honest. I'm unfiltered.
Dude, I think that's bullshit. I think that's a byproduct of this like ultra fucking conservative, and by conservative I don't mean like politically, but ultra conservative, old-fashioned fucking industry that we're in. Like, okay, if you're saying you can't like tell the truth or be your true self or like say wild shit, then why is everyone else on the internet who's making money on the internet saying wild shit? Why are all these podcasters who are saying 10 times crazier shit than you even said in your story on your worst day? Why do they have all the sponsorships?
Yeah.
Why
they're grifters.
Why
they're
are
being
they
paid to
doing
do
ad
it.
reads? Why are
Because they're in the Epstein file.
They're not in the file. I'll tell you why.
Because they're all feds.
They're all feds. Yes, they're all feds.
For that.
Tell us why, Trav.
Here's
Tell us why.
Because they're not seeking out livelihood, employment in a fucking dying industry. Okay? That's why. That's why. That's why.
People.
And everyone that's fishing, it's like you want to chase a fucking sponsor? Go chase the fucking sponsors that the podcasters have. Go chase the fucking whatever.
Hey,
chase
is that
the
hot
energy
dog
drinks
almost
or
ready?
the dick pills
sorry.
or whatever the fuck. Go chase that shit. Don't go chase some old ass fucking old fart that works for some legacy fishing company that's owned by BlackRock that is like concerned that that guy in the video is a little too urban or some shit. Fuck that.
Yes.
Fuck
I've
all
gotten
that.
a couple
Go
requests
chase.
from brands like that. And
fuck all that. Go look at all these crazy people that are saying crazy shit online. Go look who's paying them.
All
and go
I'm gonna
bark
say
up
is,
that
Crab,
tree.
I could have had a lot of Z-Man if I kept my mouth shut, but I don't.
Fuck that. Who gives a fuck, man? You could have
I'll be
had.
honest.
You could have had,
I'll-
bro. You could have had a Patreon that was making $5K a month
Yeah.
and your own podcast.
Yeah.
You could have said all the crazy shit,
And they
You
can't
would've made
police
more
that.
money
This
than
is
these
us dipping
stupid-
our toes into it a little bit, I would say.
A little bit. This is a start.
This
This
is
is
the
the start
start.
that you're talking about, Crab.
This There's maybe moments of this podcast that are like even, dare I say, slightly listenable.
We're getting there. Well, as soon as
We're
we
getting
drop the
there.
files, we got listenable. Like, as soon
Slightly.
Once
as
we dropped the crop files, everything changed.
Dude, you got to clip that. Clip Eric's meltdown too. You got to.
Yeah, I'm definitely clipping that tonight. I'm definitely clipping that tonight.
Eric's
Yeah.
meltdown.
And I was almost just trying to make sure, like, hey, we got an hour in, now we could set that off. Okay,
Yeah.
now we're here, rockets flying. Like, what's going on the ground, dude? What are you seeing? Give us like a crab report. Like, what's really
The
going on?
Crab report.
Are you talking about like in general, or like in my
Yes.
life and shit I've been doing, or
Shit
what?
you're seeing. What are you seeing out there?
What are you seeing? So maybe start with Minneapolis and take it a step further after that. I'm curious.
Okay. I went to Minneapolis the day after that first shooting, Renee Good.
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward to now, I'm working on a project about Minneapolis, and I've been interviewing ICE agents anonymously. I'm talking to one on Signal right now, and I'm gonna publishing like a bunch of interviews with ICE agents, anonymous stuff, and also I'm gonna try to like talk to Antifa as well, because I just want to hear like both sides of it. Now this is all just like it's just text. I'm not like videoing any of this stuff, but hopefully I can get to a point where I can do some like videos and blur some faces and do some cool like old school Vice News type shit. But what I saw, you want to know what I saw there when I went?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I go down there and I'm pursuing all this stuff. I'm not pushing any type of like political narrative, or agenda, or you know, I'm not. It's not that at all. I don't even want to add to any of this divisionist shit, because I think like divisionist politics has literally ruined our entire country. So I don't want to add to that, but I do like being in these kind of like center of the universe type settings. And I like filming in different environments, and it's like very fulfilling for me, but I'm trying to figure out a way where maybe people can start to have like a conversation about this, where it's not just people at each other's throats. And like I said, I feel like I'm not, you know, adding to it, but you know, what I saw down there, was, to me, people talk about the ICE raids being like really performative, and they're talking on the like protester side. And what I saw is like probably more like performance on the like ICE side. So I was outside of this protest that someone tipped me off to. I drove there, got there super early, and it ended up being like ICE headquarters in Minneapolis. And you know, there's these protesters outside. I mean, like these people ain't a threat. It's a bunch of like old, you know, liberal boomers, and then like, you know, a couple of wild younger people mixed in. But it's like, I don't know. It's not some organized. It's not a damn terrorist organization. But like, they had all these ICE agents out there, and my thought was like, why are they even there? Right? They're supposed to be out deporting people, chasing criminals, whatever. But at one point, they just had like 100 ICE agents, like shoulder to shoulder, standing in front of this place. And like, this place didn't need to be guarded That's the first thing I'll say. Huge fence around it. Like, these people weren't trying to get in. And if they did, like, try to jump the fence, okay, you just trespassed on federal property. You can just get mowed down at that point, and there will be no question as to fault in, won't even
So
make
you
it
think
to a
they're
court
hiding
of law.
something?
No, they're not hiding anything. They're just creating this 24-hour news cycle, basically. So there was this wall of about 100 ICE agents. Again, why are they there? They're supposed to be out, doing ICE agent stuff. And these protesters, and, it was pretty tame, but like every 30 minutes or so, one of the protesters would overstep or maybe push one of the ICE agents or vice versa, or say something that pissed them off, and they get thrown down, handcuffed, take away. And, every 30 minutes or so, ICE agent would like toss out a tear gas. And, every couple hours, some like MAGA YouTube personality would show up and rile up the crowd, and there'd be some big uproar. And this just went on all day in this one location. And while this is all going on, like, all the different legacy news stations are just coming in and out. They had a whole nice big parking lot on government property, which they could have just shut down. They had a whole nice big parking lot for all the protesters and all the media to park and go leave and get your Starbucks and come back. And, if there wasn't shit going on, you could just go and come back or whatever. To me, it was like, that was the question mark I got that day. But I was like, okay, well. And I mean, I saw some crazy stuff, I got some tear gas. I got later on, I got a protester spray painted my camera lens. That was wild. But anyways, at the end of that day, I was kind of like, had that in the back of my mind, and I was like, whatever. And, I was just trying to edit the stuff I got out and publish it. But then, like, all of a sudden, the next day, I'm like, oh shit, they're still out there. They're still out in front of this building. And then this went on for weeks. And what people don't know is almost all the videos that you are seeing on the internet from the past month or whenever, I think, about a month or 3 weeks, whenever that Renee Good shooting happened and like everything went crazy. I think that was January 7th. So about a month now. Like, all those videos you're seeing of the protesters clashing with the ICE agents are all shot on the same 100-yard stretch of the same road.
Wow.
Like, all shot
Wow.
on one block
Wow.
on a fucking set, basically.
Wow.
Set.
Broadway.
And this is
It's
one
a
road.
Broadway play.
This is one
think they're
road
both being
in front
paid?
of. It's one road in front of a federal building that's very secure. It's surrounded by other federal buildings, and one end of the road is a highway. The other end of the road, there's a train tracks. Would be the easiest thing to shut down. But they're keeping it going because at the end of the day, they need the 24-hour news cycle to keep pumping. So, and remember like the what's his name? I think it's like Greg Bovino, the Border Patrol, the lead ICE guy, and he had the jacket that people were saying like looked like Nazi, looked like a Nazi jacket and all that stuff. Like, there's all these videos of him standing off with these. It was like this big row of ICE agents and this big row of protesters, and then some of these videos, it's almost like they said like action, and then they would go at each other. That's all in front of the same building. That's all in the same place. So the question you need to ask is like, okay, if this was a problem, then why didn't they just shut it down? You can look it up. It's called the Whipple Building in Minneapolis. Look it up on Google Earth. And you'll see just how easy it would have been to shut that thing down. It's one little section of road, one way in, one way out. Easy. But not only did they keep it going, they kept parking lots open, and they made it easy for everybody.
Yeah, because Kai and I were talking like last night about this a little bit, just this concept of like, we just had all this other stuff come out with the Epstein stuff, and like no organization whatsoever about anything. And like, this has been so organized, and you get so much vocal from both sides of the aisle, from people who can't point Minneapolis out on a map. And now we have this global problem that is right in our face. We've got all the info, and not one
No one fucking
organization.
cares. No one cares.
So, like,
No one cares.
is that not
I mean,
proof in itself,
bro,
that this is completely set up?
They're building a beach resort on Gaza. They're building a smart city luxury beach resort on on top of fucking the bones of dead babies that our tax dollars paid to fucking murder. And we're in the streets over 2 white people getting shot. And I don't mean to be insensitive, and that doesn't mean me taking a side, but what the fuck?
I definitely have something to say about that too, because I feel there's been tons of people from other groups of nationalities, whether it be people that look like me, or people that look like you, or people that look like people in Mexico that have been getting killed.
Me, man.
Oh no, but you know what I mean though, like people that look like me, like black people, Hispanic people, Middle Eastern people that were getting the same thing happening to them as the white people. But now you see celebrities going on and performing like, this is wrong, in the same week that these two people that seem to be looking like each other now are getting killed. And we didn't see any of that performatism when that kid, this little 5-year-old kid, got detained. Nobody spoke up then, but everyone's speaking up now that these two 30-something-odd-year-old people got killed.
Yo, this shit's good versus evil, bro.
Yeah,
That's it. At the end of the day, boys.
Yeah.
That's
it's performance. It's performance.
That's what it is. And it's like,
I mean, it's not even good versus evil. It's just like evil versus
rich versus poor.
The rest of the world. And all this, like the goal of all this shit is to just keep this division cycle happening. It
always is.
And if you like, people always ask me, they're like, oh, where do you stand politically, or where do you stand on ICE stuff or whatever? Because I kind of like pride myself in being transparent and being like not biased in the stuff I put out, but that's not because I gotta try very hard. That's just how I am. And like with the whole ICE thing, it's like, okay, well, look at the companies, the corporations, and the politicians who made a ton of money off the borders being open, and they're the same people and corporations and entities that are making a ton of money off of the solution, off of building the prisons and all this stuff. And going back to like the Minneapolis thing and like what I saw in the Whipple building thing, it's like, okay, well, if you're on the right, you should be concerned, because there are hundreds and thousands of ICE agents just standing around in these protests, when they're supposed to be out finding the like violent offenders, the traffickers, the narco traffickers, the human traffickers. They're not. They're standing around, either in these protests, or they're pulled off those jobs to go after the violent offenders, to just do the performative ICE raids to go after people with no criminal record, or like someone with a DUI or something like that. So like that should be concerning. If you're on the left, you should be looking at how they are controlling all this chaos, and you're playing into it.
Left or right, people should be concerned about how they're manipulating our literal Bill of Rights document into whatever they want.
This has been the only thing that I've talked about for the last, I don't know, since the pandemic, literally before the pandemic, but the pandemic really just, if it wasn't laid out clearly for you in 2020 or 2021,
it's being spoon-fed to you now.
I don't know what else to tell you. It's going to hit you rapid fire now. COVID was the test. Everything that we see now is man. Look,
Well, this is the AI
COVID
thing in a sense
COVID was the
too.
training ground where they got a lot of
It-
these blueprints.
So, like, someone made this really good analogy to me. This was back when I was living in, I'll never forget this conversation. This was like 2017, 2018. I was in New York City. And I remember someone at work bringing up this little analogy to me. And it was about time. It was a time travel analogy. And this is like where the AI and the exponential increase comes in and the rapid fire thing, Kai. So the analogy was if you go back to, like, let's say 2000 BC and you get in a time machine and you go to 200 AD. So you go 2200 years into the future. You get out of that time machine. Does the world even look that much different? Like, are you like freaked out by how much different the world looks? Then you get in that same time machine in 1900 and you go to 1950. That's only 50 years instead of 2000. You get out of that time machine. You're like, what the hell? The world looks crazy different. It's only been 50 years. But 2000 year gap wasn't that crazy. Now you take it to 2020 pre-pandemic to 2021 post-pandemic in that time machine. It's even a crazier leap. And we're going to get to a point of exponential change that is so rapid and so fast. It's going to be like waking up. Like the next day is going to be overwhelming because you're like, the whole world's completely fucking different. And like, I don't know. That to me is like the craziest thing about this informational overload and like what's going on and consuming this content, because by the time I've processed what happened yesterday, I'm living in a completely different universe.
10
tomorrow.
more things have happened.
Yeah.
It's
I think
insane.
that's one of the craziest things. Like, our brains are not meant to move this quickly.
Yeah,
and it's all because of this. This is the only reason. If this was not a part of our everyday lives, that we have not been conditioned to just normalize this shit and make it an attachment of ourselves, I don't know if it would still hit the same way it's hitting.
Not at all.
Because
yeah,
when
but
I
now
go,
it's the only way out. Now it's your only way to fight back.
You can
As
literally
stupid
get
as
on.
that is. That's it. You know?
You can
So
literally get on the explore page, and on your censored media, you can see somebody's head get blown smooth off. Then right under, you can get a Gatorade ad, and then right under, you could get an Apple Watch ad, and then right under that, you can get somebody saying, "This is the best shoe of all time. Go buy it right now." And then go back to seeing somebody with a drone pilot blow somebody's head smooth off, and then it's just like, "Oh yeah, nah, this is crazy." And you can see like people basically showing bare ass and titties. You can see people showing, like, it's just nonstop and it's all over the place. And no, this shouldn't be normal, but at this point, it's so normalized that like people's brain receptors are fried, people's dopamine receptors are fried. Like, you can't even. I was talking to one of my friends today, and even while we were literally talking, we were talking about our job, and then he gets on TikTok in the middle of it. You can't concentrate for like 5-10 minutes. Like, well, we're actually talking about something important, like something like legal. And then he just had to get a little scrolling. It was almost like he was ripping a vape or something. It was insane. And I think it's like so dependent on that. And then now you're seeing like a different type of counterculture too, where now like a lot of rich people, now they're doing social media detoxes. Now all the rich people are getting off of the
it's a
phones.
drug. It is
Yes.
a drug.
Yeah, that
It is
ain't rich
a
or poor. That's just
drug.
being not stupid. That's just getting off the
Nah.
damn thing.
I'm well, no, because now, because technology is so accessible now, like you're seeing more people like like I'll say rich people now, they're like actually traveling now. Now that's like common culture to travel the world now, and then be like, oh, I went to Italy for 2 months and didn't activate Instagram. But like most people don't have that luxury, but
I
now
think
people
it's
have the luxury of
like,
getting
yes,
the
but
clout.
also there's an element of like self-control, and like, why do
Oh yeah,
certain people
definitely.
become rich or become successful? It's because they exercise some level of self-control.
Discipline.
Granted,
Yes.
it's harder and harder to, like, when you're born into a society that throws an iPad at you when you cry at breakfast and you're 2 years old and you're already hooked. That's harder and
Yes.
harder to do. But like, it's kind of like that Ayn Rand stuff where it's like, is it eat the rich, or are they rich for a reason? Are you successful for a reason? And I don't know. The whole thing's nuts. The whole thing's nuts. But
I
I just feel
also
like good habits are like good
I
habits.
also
for
feel like they're
recent years.
definitely trying to like groom us into like being on our technology more because they're outlawing certain private lands to fish. They're outlawing hunting on private lands. Now you can only go to certain spots. You can only go to certain places. Even in California, they have restrictions on when you can fish like public lakes. You can't fish it after a certain time, but you can go on any site you want on your iPad or your phone. And I definitely feel like in the next 20 years, they're going to start outlawing all the land, tearing it down, and all that's going to be left for people to enjoy is technology. And going outside is only going to be for the rich and wealthy.
Listen,
Going
trespassing's the best thing you can do.
Yes,
You're bringing up a good full circle point too. Is like if you're a fishing influencer, content creator, whatever. Again, I hate both those words. I think the word content creator was just thought up in a in a boardroom somewhere to fucking dehumanize artists to where this whole transition where the machines take over is painless because we're just mindless fucking product placement at this point. But anyways, I digress. What you were just talking about? What you were just talking about with the environmental shit? It's like if you're a fishing content creator, and there's some environmental shit, some wrongdoing happening in your neck of woods, that's messing up your waterways. You're a fucking bitch for real if you're not saying anything about it. If you're just going out,
I was talking about this 2 weeks ago too. Yes,
about catching fucking dumb bass on dumb fucking baits. You're a fucking bitch.
Well, that's why I think that's another conspiracy.
Say
about
something
bass
about
fishing,
it.
bro.
And
Got a point.
Before you get offended and hate me, that's just going to do numbers. People are going to actually engage with that. Yes. And there could be a chance that you could make a change and then you're like, holy shit, this actually feels good. I'm doing something impactful here instead of just making this same fucking fishing video that's over and over again. That's
so let me throw a bass
soul.
fishing conspiracy at you real quick. So do you think maybe because bass are so invasive and so adaptable and can survive shitty conditions and still get big, are they pushing bass fishing on us because they can keep selling lures, but they can still build HOAs all over the rivers and make them little stupid poop retention ponds instead?
I mean, that's the dumbest question you've ever asked in your life. That's not even a question. Just say it again. Leave off the question. Say it again. It's a statement. Say it again. They are pushing bass fishing on us because the beautiful, cool species really require a healthy landscape and a healthy ecosystem, and they're going to rape it and take it all away, and they're going to put poop retention ponds in that can still grow 8-pounders, and they could still sell us a bunch of baits because a bass will eat any bait. So we should actually be throwing live ladies and catching 50s and showing them what's really out there because we need to show them the fish so we can protect the fishable water. All right, there's your statement.
Yeah, Johnny just mad because he ain't caught a 10-pounder yet.
Bro, bass fishing is easy.
No, I'm right there with you. I haven't caught a teener yet. I haven't caught a teener yet.
I'll say this: bass fishing sucks.
Also,
yo, what happened to him? Where'd he go?
Yo, I was just talking about bro. I want to get him on the pod, bro.
Next subject.
Dude, I was literally wondering about him last week, bro. I tried to find him. He completely deleted his account.
Anyone know where bass fishing sucks when?
Bro, bass fishing sucks, guys.
He
was uncovering
fucking nuked, man.
The face of the internet and banned in every way possible.
He was uncovering a conspiracy behind Bill Lewis or Johnny Morris or whatever. Johnny Morris.
Bill Lewis
is part of it. Bill Lewis is part of it, bro. Bill Lewis is part of it.
Don't tell me about Bill Lewis in there.
Is Bill Lewis like the Podesta of this? Like
Bill Lewis.
So
rattle trap.
So yes. So he's part of a money laundering scheme.
I like rattle traps. We trying to get rattle traps.
It's part of a money laundering scheme where they treat like Bass Fishing Pro or the Bass Pros like a museum, so they can pay a lower tax, and then also they can dodge all types of tax evasion, whatever. I don't know the true finances of it. Bass fishing sucks knew it, and then he got offed. So
This is the only thing I can say. Greatest fishing page in the history of the internet.
yes.
Hands
And
down.
then-
Insightful comment. that
I have a hot take too.
That
I have a
was
hot
great.
take too.
That was
These
great.
big fishing companies have stake in development companies. So when the eventual waterways get decimated, they can still make money developing land. I'll say like a random brand. I don't know, Nor. I think it's called Norpac or something like that. The people that make KVD, Strike King, there's no way that they don't have some type of partnership with. I'll say Lennar Homes. Lennar Homes is a development company. Those two definitely have some type of stake with each other because there's no way that these companies don't speak up about these waterways getting torn down and ruined because that's where they make all their money, right? Unless the development companies are also these parent companies for these fishing brands. They got to be one and the same.
Damn,
I
there
mean,
you go.
it's-
There's an investigation for you, Crab.
Well, they are all owned by like conglomerates, so in a way that
It's BlackRock and Johnny Morris. I mean, Johnny Morris is
That's what I'm saying.
It's all
billionaire.
connected.
in that order.
The rattle trap.
billionaire.
That's their badge, just like the Freemasons, the rattle trap.
Is that why it's a triangle? Triangle shape?
It does look kind of like a triangle.
It's a
Double-sided
triangle with
triangle.
a triangle with a damn eye on the top, the pyramid, man.
Wow.
Now we're getting we're getting somewhere now, boys.
Yes.
Well,
No.
you know there used to be
Eric,
a skull
Get
in there
back
at the
here
top
and
of the
talk
pyramid.
about bass fishing sucks, bro. Get back here.
I've been here the whole time, Crowd.
Come on, man. We're chilling.
I'm like
We're not talking about
I'm
the
like
files.
Maynard and Tool.
We
You
didn't
ever
get
see
too
that?
off the rails. We didn't.
Johnny
get too
Morris
off the rails.
is in the files.
He's in the crab files. For
I'm
sure.
gonna hold on.
You think
guys
he's
keep
yo?
talking.
He's
I'm gonna live-
redacted.
We're
He's
gonna
probably
fact
redacted.
check
Johnny
that.
Morris
He
is
has enough money
redacted,
to
but he's
There's a
in the
black square
Epstein
over his
files.
face.
I'm live fact checking that. You guys keep talking.
Aben's fishing is in there too.
Aren't
Aben's
you
fishing
checking
is in
to see
there.
if Johnny Morris is in there?
Yeah, I'm on the DOJ
We
site.
On the
I'll let-
DOJ website.
We
Yeah.
got to check here on the pod just to make sure.
I'll name 5. I'll name 3 people that I think are on the crab files. I almost said it. Aben's fishing, definitely in there.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
TRK fishing on TikTok, you're in there. I know you are.
Okay.
Who else? What's that one company that I won't say.
Kevin from Snook Snacks is in the Epstein.
Yes,
files.
no, dude. Oh my God. Don't get me started. Don't get me started again. Don't get me started again. That rabbit hole that changed.
That was the barefoot talking. That was the barefoot
Dude.
talking, right?
Don't get me started on that, bro. That rabbit hole changed everything,
I found Bass
Come on, bro.
in the files.
Well,
No.
the game
Did you?
begin.
All right, and it's an email.
Hold on,
to
hold
Je-
on, hold on. Let the man speak.
All right, I found Bass Pro Shops in the files.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you.
Dude,
Fortnite
I'll
is in,
read you
bro.
the email.
Fortnite
Let
is
me
in the
read
files.
email.
Let's
You need to get this on. We need to put this on
is
screen.
insane.
This needs to go on screen.
Okay. I don't know how to do that. But it's to jeevacation@gmail.com, which we all know. And Jeff Epstein emailed that that neither Bass Pro Shops or Gander carries in stock pool diving boards. The salesperson said they stopped carrying due to liability risks, but he found one he could order online. So he was trying to buy a diving board to ship to the island.
Bro,
You know
what
what?
does this say?
listen to me. Like, I need
What
you guys to
does
listen
this
to me.
say, people?
What does
I
that
need you
mean?
guys
What
to
is a
listen
diving
to me
board,
very
though?
carefully right now.
Did he want to
What is a
dive off of
diving
it?
board?
I need you guys to
It's a
listen to me
code
very
word.
carefully now.
Yeah, what's that
Okay.
code for?
Code word.
Tomorrow,
It's a
if
code
I
word.
don't see a fucking evening drop, a reel from ULO, or at very least a post talking about how Bass Pro is in the Epstein files and how the diving board of the swimming pool on Little St. James was bought at Bass Pro Shops, I'm gonna be fucking pissed, man.
Clip that. Clip
Clip
that.
that. AI, clip that.
Yo,
I
mean,
look how
W.
dead serious Johnny's face is. He's not fucking around anymore.
Well,
That was
I'm
amazing.
looking.
Amazing find,
That was
Johnny.
insane,
I
bro.
found his bank. There's a bank record from J.P. Morgan
Is Z-Man in there?
on
Yo, D, chill.
Dude, imagine if bass fishing sex was still around in this era.
Yo, so hold on. On November 4th of 2013, Jeffrey Epstein he went to Bass Pro twice. He made two separate purchases at Bass Pro Shops. One for $445, but then he went back on the same day for $211. So he spent $700 at Bass Pro.
I got a question, guys. I got a question for you.
$700?
Dude, what did he buy?
Do you think that he pocketed the tungsten?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
You spend $700 at Bass Pro. You spend as much as you can put in your pockets. You max spend what you could fit in your pockets.
Wait.
He definitely stole a Tranks. He definitely stole a Tranks.
But what did he buy?
He stole the tungsten.
He needed it to build the temple.
Okay, but you couldn't find
It's in the
Johnny.
It's in the
Johnny.
walls of the temple.
You look Johnny Morris, you couldn't find it.
Johnny Morris by name, no.
Okay, Bass Pro Shops. What else do we need to look in there?
Do Bill Lewis.
What is with you, Bill Lewis?
Bill Lewis, come on, bro. Bill Lewis from the Rattle Traps.
Dude,
No one
he
even
is-
knows what Bill Lewis looks like.
If there's one dude that actually went to the island, put our boy Roland
Kevin
in
Von
there.
Dam.
Yo.
Kevin Von Dam.
Put Roland Martin in there now.
Put him in
Oh,
there.
hold on. We're getting
Nah,
really crazy.
Jimmy
I
might have
just
went.
found
Yeah,
some
that's
shit.
not. Put all of them in there.
Jimmy might have all the old guys.
Put
So
Bill
he-
in
We're
there.
taking this shit down.
Dude, Mike Long was definitely in there. Mike Long.
Fuck the bass fishing industry. R.I.P. Bass fishing sucks. Johnny Morris is in the files. Fuck all y'all.
Dude, so Epstein has 100. This is fucking insane. He has 100-page document, and it's all about the art of how to receive a massage. And in the art of how to receive a massage, he writes, if he agrees, this is from the perspective of like talking to a woman. If he, like, as in your male partner, agrees to massage you at least 3 times, let him pick the destination for your next vacation. Yes, even if it's bass fishing at Lake Okeechobee.
What the fuck?
That is in the files.
He was flipping a hog for sure. He was flipping a hog. He was flipping his creature bait. That's definitely
Clip that. Clip this. If this does not get clipped, I'm never talking to you guys again. Okay, Johnny. Lake Okeechobee. What's the next name you need to put in?
That is too.
That is insane.
Yo, should we dox this one captain who
Yes.
took a muskie fishing?
Yes.
What?
Yo, Epstein was really fishing though, like that. He was really getting down.
Bro, what
All right.
the fuck?
I think
He
it
was
might
on a
have-
rather
Epstein was on
felonious
Lake
bite, bro.
I don't know.
That has to be like a euphemism for like fellatio. Like I'm over here flipping my hog.
Wait a minute.
Johnny, what website do you go to? How do
The
you search
DOJ
this shit?
website.
Oh, DOJ, bro.
Nah, it's on the
bookmarked.
DOJ, bro. This is verified. This is verified and
This is
certified.
verified.
That's
DOJ.
definitely a
That's
euphemism,
what's
bro. Like,
crazy about this is you can literally go to a goddamn government website
Yo,
and
what's
find
crazy-
it all.
Yeah, and it's still-
Yeah, but what's crazy about it is he sounds like a stick, bro. Epstein was a stick.
He was catching them.
He's catching him, bro. He's hitting
He said even
Okeechobee.
if you gotta go
Okeechobee,
flip on
bro.
the big O,
Yo,
even if that's your vacation,
dude,
that's okay.
dude,
Epstein got killed
was
'cause he had a
he
little
was
rest of
giving the
bass.
massages. People got it all backwards. He was giving the
oh
massages.
my
So
god,
that
bro.
he could convince him to go to the O.
D-Cam took him muskie fishing.
Oh, this is
Okay,
crazy.
Okay, I believe we just discovered the biggest story in fishing
Yes.
happening
No, this
right
is the
now.
most exciting thing fishing.
That
Okay,
man
look,
was
look,
flipping
look.
knots.
I'm on the DOJ as well. I just typed in bass fishing to the full Epstein library, and there are
Sonia,
1,
it's
2,
on the
3,
DOJ
4, 5,
website.
6 6
It's
different
on
hits.
the website. Go to the website .gov.
We got to go through the
There, I'm
system.
saying there's
.gov.
6 different hits about bass fishing.
Oh my god.
Oh, yo, there's snook fishing in here.
I was
Stop.
just about to say that, bro. I was just about to say it's got to be on there.
Captain Kevin Bacchus, Mr. Muskie Charters, he was
Wait, hold
he
on.
was sending
I'm looking
Epstein
this up on
emails
Instagram.
and fishing reports.
All right, this is getting too deep.
No, this is not deep enough.
Yeah,
We ain't deep enough.
Now-
Who else was sending Epstein fishing emails? I need to know. Is Ryan is Queerdo in there? What his name? I need to
He
know.
was definitely catching peacocks. He was definitely they're calling him. I can't say that.
We ain't scratched the surface. I need
Wait,
to
Mr.
know.
Muskie Charters. Hold on, Mr. Muskie Charters.
Dude, Epstein, holy fuck. He was fishing, bro.
Yeah, he was fishing, bro. He was fishing.
Then we might have to go. We might have to go extra. We might have.
Yo,
to
he.
go.
Oh,
there-
hold on. Let me read this
Yeah.
email. Let me
Got
read
one
this
roll.
email.
Go, bro.
Okay, let me read this email from 2016. It's the subject is
Okay.
RE fishing trip tomorrow. It says, I believe you said you will have the equipment for both muskie and bass fishing on board, so shouldn't matter what we do. I'm sure we'll have a great time. Thanks
There's
for all
no
the
way
reminders.
he was musky fishing like this.
No, that's got to be
like a
euphemism.
stick. Like a stick, bro.
There's
He's
no
on-
way. Ask
Oh.
somebody get DCAM on the line.
And
Can we get
and
DCAM in
basically
here?
he's saying like, do I need to bring my own gear or no? So
Dude.
it kind of sounds like
He
like,
knows
bro,
what he's
like-
doing.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm-
he pushed the
I'm
glide
on Mr.
bait
Muskie
culture.
Charters right now.
You-
I'm on
you
Mr.
guys-
Muskie Charters,
You
dude.
guys think he did his rituals during the moon major?
I
Bro,
would assume he died
pushed-
it up.
he-
He called him
all this
musky and
glide
then
bait shit,
sacrificed
all
the baby.
$300
That's
glides,
real.
bro.
Um,
It's all going straight to him.
bass fishing sucks. If you're watching, please put a full investigation together and send it to Uncle Larry Outdoors. They'll get it to the right people.
I'm
DCAM was
texting
paid for
Mr.
3,000
Muskie
hot
Charters
dogs
right now.
6 It was promised to DCAM 3,000 years ago.
No, it says he was paid with 3,000 hot dogs.
Yo, crap,
6,000
forgive me. I'm about to
pizzas.
use AI.
Oh my god, dude. This
I'll
is
never
insane.
forgive you.
I'm about to
He
use
was over
AI
there
to
flipping
figure
his
out what's
mats.
going on with the snook here.
Yeah. See who was taking him snook fishing. If it was Black Tip H, we got some
Oh,
problems.
It definitely would have been. It definitely would have been. He's on there. He's on there. No way. They were talking about.
We got some
hand lining.
trout fishing here.
What type of trout
Bro.
fishing though?
Bro was all over the
Yo,
world.
he was crushing it, bro.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, you think he would have fucked with the nugget glide?
He would have fucked with a lot of shit we doing. I ain't gonna stunt.
Oh my god. Oh god. Hold on a second here. I'm gonna read something. I'm gonna read an email. The address that it's from is redacted, so I'm guessing it's Epstein. And the recipient is redacted as well. Here's the email. Hi Randy. We are confirmed to meet at 7:30 a.m. on Tuesday, July 24th to go fly fishing.
Of course she's fly fishing.
Ike, Ty, and I will all go. Will you
Oh,
come with
no.
us?
Oh,
NSP,
no.
where's the NSP at? Where's NSP fishing, bro? That's crazy.
Ike, IKE was mentioned. So
Ike, who else?
Ty,
I
T-Y.
Pig Patrol.
Ty-
It's Ike, Ty Pig
No.
Patrol, and who else?
and I think
And Jeff?
that's our boy Jeff.
JB, vacation. Yep.
5 hours minimum trip. Please let me know if you would like to come with us. Blah, blah, blah. We apparently need 2 guides. We would love to have you come too. I think it will be fun. I've secured our day/time with my credit card. I was told we can get our fishing license
Yo, you gotta ask him
Mitch
about that.
day of.
You
Can't
gotta ask
wait.
him about that.
Can't wait. Signed, smiley face, redacted.
Is this in New York they're going? Where they fly fishing?
Or Georgia.
I don't know. Let's see. Nah, it's
Somebody
all.
get Gabby on the line.
It's
She
a
knows
Okay.
trout, it's a trout fishing trip from 2018. There's nothing that says where it's at. Everything's redacted. The name Ike is mentioned, so Randy Wright is the only name that's not redacted here.
I thought he was saying Randy Blaucat.
Nah, Randy ain't fly fishing.
Nah, fuck Randy
He would have
Blaucat,
gone to
dude.
that island though.
Randy would have gone
He
to that.
he definitely
All
was
right,
there. He was
Eric.
there.
Eric, you should just FaceTime Mike Iaconelli right now, and let's clear this up right on the spot that this is not him in the Epstein files.
I think he's gonna say, "Yeah, that was me. I did it." What? And then
Then what?
yeah.
then what?
And then what do we say?
Then we got a story.
No, actually,
Story.
Okay,
Eight,
this is the craziest thing.
He's actually Epstein's estranged son.
Hold
I
on,
gotta-
hold on. What do you got,
I gotta
Johnny?
explain this snook thing. Give me 2 minutes to get through this because the snook fishing thing is the craziest shit I've ever seen. Okay.
Dude, take
This is
20
amazing.
minutes. Take
This
a half
is
an hour with it.
absolutely amazing that fishing
So-
is in the Epstein files.
Took a turn. man.
Okay,
This
so
is great.
Epstein is accused by a Jane Doe of sexually exploiting and trafficking minors. Like, okay, he's in court for it. Now, his lawyer's argument as to why there should be a ruling of lenity, Lenity, a legal principle that says when a statute is ambiguous, courts must interpret it in the least punitive way. They cited a snook fishing case where a snook was caught in Nicaragua. And since it was caught in non-federal waters in like a different country, the statutes from the country they're in don't apply. And they used the snook that was caught in a different country's case, the case of the snook, to argue that he didn't traffic the girl from another country or that he was absolved with leniency.
So the snook.
You can't
This-
make this shit up. Dude.
This,
It's
are
like-
you kidding me?
That's
Saved
no-
by a Robalo?
Crazy, bro.
Are you kidding me? Can we clip that?
That's
A judge.
Yo,
a
we need to
judge
clip
dis-
all this shit.
Oh my
Wow.
god, bro.
dismissed the charges because the law wasn't clear about whether it applied to the fish caught in foreign waters, and Epstein's team used that ruling to argue that any ambiguity in the damages should similarly be resolved in his favor.
so the
Oh
moral
my
of that.
I'm lost for words.
So the moral of that is
I'm lost for words.
if we
He
ever
liked.
find
He
ourselves-
was tapped into the fishing scene, bro.
He was using fishing analogies to try and justify his human trafficking.
Guys,
He
guys,
got
Is
off.
everybody in the chat comprehending this?
Hold on.
Alibi.
Hold on. I
I'm
have
over
another
here
stat.
flipping my
I have
worms.
another stat. I have another stat for you. Fishing was mentioned 96 times. 96 times in the
Eric
Epstein
escaped
files.
little Saint.
Oh my god.
96 times.
I ain't even
Oh my
gonna go
god,
there.
bro.
I ain't even gonna go. Y'all gotta chill, man. Y'all gotta chill.
So are we saying that?
Yo,
Are we
type
are
in
we
bullet
saying
tribe.
What's fishing really code for? Is that what we're trying to ask here?
No, dude, I think he was catching him.
I think he was.
No, I
catching
think
him.
he's
I don't
on
think
him.
there's any code.
No, there's
I don't
no
think
no.
there's any
There's
code.
no code. There's no code,
Bro was a slayer.
bro.
Bro was a slayer.
He said, "This is how you get your girl to come to Okeechobee." Like,
Bro, he
get
probably
an 100-page doc on it.
Yo, what's the over under that Jeff had a GoDaddy or a Boat Daddy account? What's the over under on that?
Do y'all think he fished a Metro?
Nah, he wasn't on the glide game. He's
No.
a purist. He's a purist.
no.
He's fly on.
Oh no, man. He might got a 250. He might have a
created that
250
app.
back there.
That's his app.
Dude, how do you spell Okeechobee?
Oh, good luck.
Oh, dude, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll just let autocorrect take it.
Good luck. Okeechobee. Sound it out,
There's
Crab.
no
You're supposed
autocorrect
to be a
built into
journalist.
the Epstein
Knowles
file
thinks to think
search.
he definitely owns a measuring board, though. No live bait needed measuring board. I'm sure.
Hey, man, that marketing, man. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
This was crazy. What an epic turn.
Dude. Oh my god.
Yo, Desmond, remember we were shooting for 45 minutes?
Dude, it's fucking. I don't even care. I don't even care, bro.
No. Once
No.
96 mentions of fishing
No.
popped up in the Epstein files, we had to
Dude,
investigate this.
Once we even heard that he was musky fishing, that's bro.
The
And then
Snook
the
story, Johnny. The Snook story is one of the craziest things I've ever heard.
Yo,
I can't even
that's
believe
insane.
that
Insane.
is-
That needs to be a reel within itself, like explaining.
No, okay, we're gonna make a
Oh my
decam
God.
reel
You have
of
to,
that.
yes, Johnny. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Don't
Yes.
even say anymore. Don't even give him the
That's
idea.
tomorrow's
No,
project,
DCam's gonna
Eric.
beat us to it.
Don't give him the idea. Don't.
No.
No,
Nobody
yeah.
should.
Don't let him beat you. Clip this
Do
shit.
not post
Dude,
this
even that
podcast
first
until we post that reel.
No, even more than the Snook. There's records of Epstein going to Bass Pro Shops and spending $700.
them
boy,
stealing
I'm
tungsten.
telling you, and
Nobody
I'm
spends
telling you,
700.
he still put the tungsten in his pocket too.
Yeah, no, he
I'm
definitely did. He
That's
definitely
principle. That's principle.
Dude, if he spent $700,
He definitely made those in
that
the beans,
means
for sure.
he probably fished.
like a lot.
Somebody said he had a Cast King tackle bag.
I mean, who else has looked at the point off Little St. James, where the temple is? I know you guys have looked at that point. You see the current that comes around that point. Can you imagine?
There's gotta be like the Google satellite imagery. There's gotta be Google satellite imagery of Jeff out there off the point after a long night, fucking sipping and drinking.
Well, did you
Crow.
see the
Just-
trap door
Just
that goes
sweeping
down
a
to the
jig
ocean?
off the point of Little St. James off the drome. Oh, come on. Off the
Wait,
Chrome?
type in Daiwa or Shimano. Let's see.
On, man.
I
The
type
more you
in
think
Daiwa
about it,
or
the more
Shimano.
You can't even be mad at him. You can't be mad at him.
No, bro. This guy was living. Did you see the trap door he had in the house, like in the temple, that went down to the ocean? He's
No,
just
I
vertical
didn't.
jigging
He
from his
probably
living
swept
room.
He probably swept that.
Dude, he's sweeping in his living room.
He swept in the house.
That is insane, bro.
Crazy, bro.
Dude,
And he's chumming the water, so you already know, like,
Yeah, he's definitely chumming in the water.
I just Googled
just
did
people
Jeffrey
just-
Epstein. I Googled did Jeffrey Epstein like fishing, and like the AI overview. I'm using AI indirectly as well. Basically says there's no evidence. We're breaking this story, right?
That
Yeah,
is
that's
wow.
insane.
This is
Yeah,
we're
that
breaking this
shows you
story.
AI is
we
not
need to
always-
write
now,
a script for this short tomorrow.
Now we need to utilize AI to make Epstein fishing videos.
Don't do it. Don't do
We're-
it.
We're gonna come out with the
Bro,
best
we're getting a
DCam
cease and
story.
desist from
that.
somebody. We're getting a cease and desist from
Everyone-
somebody.
I pictured it
Everyone
already.
else will do it. Everyone else will do it. You just break the story, dude. This needs to be a post. You need to
That
do
is
like a
insane.
breaking
It
news
does.
post.
It needs to be a whole story. Like a
Okay,
whole
so
edit.
it should be a post that says like whatever, fishing something Bass Pro, something found in the Epstein files, and then every slide can just be the clips from the podcast.
That's
And then go
Can it be?
from
Can it be like? It needs to be Kai or Johnny, like with a mask on.
I think
Like, you know how,
I
like,
think
they're,
this
like,
has
sit-
to
like,
be
they
the
sit and
DCam
talk about
style
the thing,
video.
Like I have some information for you guys that you're not going to believe. Like it needs to be you, like totally anonymous.
Yeah.
You can't tell who I am. I'm
No,
not.
no, no,
suicidal.
dude. We're doing this shit so clickbaity. We're doing click.
Silhouette.
Eric, we're not overthinking this. We're
Hey,
doing
Bob,
the
you can
DCam.
be on
videos. We're doing the DCam videos.
Cease and
Dude, the
desist
DCam
inbound.
video is that's gonna take too much time. Do multiple videos.
Bro,
You think
we
we
gotta
gotta
do
get
our
this out to
taxes
the
too.
world?
Dude,
Yeah, we
the
gotta
next
get this out
50
to the world.
posts should be about this.
Okay.
Your entire
We're all
channel
getting locked
should
up
be
for
about
tax
this.
evasion. We're all
Yo,
getting locked up for
Crab,
tax
you
evasion,
are.
bro.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we got to get this out now. Like, do we like end the pod and get this out to the world? Like, what do we do?
I think we might have to.
Get it out. I need to
This
go
is
to
pretty
Culver's,
important.
man.
Okay.
Type in Culver's. No.
Oh, yo, I'm getting texts, bro. Like, we need to clip and post now, is what I'm being told.
Oh
No.
my god. Yes.
I'm being told Clipping
DCam's gonna
toast
beat us
now.
too. I'm telling
Say-
you.
Bro,
No, I
DCam
know now.
DCam is a savage. He will beat you to it, but that's what I'm saying. It takes
They said
it
say
takes him a
goodbye
while.
to Newport Motor.
It
Back to
takes
paddles.
him a while.
Oh my god, bro.
All right.
And also, like,
God!
you guys are tripping. If you make this shit good, you don't. These companies will fucking.
No.
They'll collab with you on the post if you make it
They'll
good enough,
collab
man.
with you on the Epstein post if you do
Yeah,
it right,
dude.
kids.
Yeah,
Do
or
it
don't
right.
aren't you guys? Don't you guys have custom rods coming out? Make the Epstein. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Make the
All
Jeff. The Jeff
The
special.
Epstein series.
Yeah, the
The
Jeff.
I'm gonna
Jeff
go-
stick. The
I'm
Jeff
gonna go
stick.
record this right
The
now.
Jeff stick.
Make it $700.
Yeah, I'm gonna record this right now.
Oh my
Like a
god.
rod. Imagine a rod called the Little St. James, and it's like a sweep rod.
Oh my god.
That'd be hard.
Look,
That'd be hard.
this is
Oh,
St.
Chunk
James
rod?
Blue.
In St. James Blue.
dude. This podcast
Beyond.
has
That's a
taken
beyond break
turn-
color for sure.
Podcast
That's
taken
a beyond
turn the
break
right
color.
This
direction.
is bad.
This
is
podcast is
bad.
good now.
NL,
Welcome.
NLB in color contest.
have a
NLB in
live
color
podcast
contest.
Jeff signature series rod.
Podcast is good now. You're welcome.
It'll have to be a kid's rod. It's crazy, yo. Oh god.
Oh my god.
In the line.
Oh, no.
Now.
All right.
Hey,
Now.
hold on. Look, before we go,
Now,
just drop in
I'm
the
done.
chat. Drop in the chat
Oh my god.
your name suggestions for the Epstein NLBN exclusive colorway. Limited drop.
Yo, chill, nah.
Oh,
Fuck with
oh,
NLB.
God. This is
We're getting cease and
my
desist
God.
down.
Take Dave discharge. That's good. I like that.
Cease and
Yo,
desist
James
him down, bro.
Discharge is
Chill, bro.
wild.
Crazy.
Yo, Eric can't go to bed. We have
Bro.
work to
Oh
do.
my god. Dude.
We have work to do. We have to.
Oh.
This is breaking news.
All right. Well,
I'm disgusted.
All right.
Alright.
You guys are all sick fucks. We're gonna get the news
Oh,
out.
my
I think
God.
we're gonna get the word out on this.
Oh my god, bro.
do it, man.
All right.
Do it. Epic.
Okay. Great
All right.
talk, everybody.
I gotta end this one a little abruptly.
Just so you know, we will never kill ourselves. We will never kill ourselves.
Okay. I'm gonna make this video tonight. I'm gonna stay up all night.
I am of sound mind, and I will never. I'm of
All right.
sound mind, and I'm healthy.
Yeah, everyone, Uncle
Just so-
Larry Outdoors, man. You know, stay positive. This was a real positive show tonight. We love you all. Thank you. I'm not suicidal either.
All right.
No one believes that. Peace.
Peace.
No, you're right. I might be. Yeah.
All right.